Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm about to take you guys with me. I'm heading to Ulta Beauty. I got a $25 gift card for Christmas that I haven't actually spent yet. So we're going to go there and see what we can get. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're here at Ulta. Doesn't look too busy in here, so we're going to go in and see what we can get. So Ulta is having a lot of sales right now, so there is a lot of stuff out of stock, but I honestly think I want to try this Essence Cosmetics cruelty free. I actually honestly have never even heard of it, and we're gonna just pick out some stuff and see what happens. Oh, it looks like this Glow to Go highlighter palette is on sale. That is super cute. We're gonna get that. Get a highlighter. Maybe we could even get an eyeshadow palette. We'll see. Okay guys, we're back. I just washed my face and I put on foundation and concealer, and I'm going to show you guys what I got from Ulta. So I decided to stick with one brand and I went with Essence Cosmetics, and I still stuck into that $25 limit that I had, and I was actually able to get 5 items of Essence Cosmetics, and honestly this is a really good first impressions because I've never tried this product, so I'm not biased about it. I'm not, I don't know what to expect. I've never tried their brand and I'm really excited to try it. So with 25 bucks I was only limited to get a few things, so I'm just going to show you really quick what I got and we're going to jump right in and check them out. So I got this Salut Paris eyeshadow palette, and it comes with 9 shadows. I'm going to show you these really quick. I'll take this plastic off. Now it looks really mauve-y. Greens in there, a couple of shimmers. I would say about 3 shimmers and 6 mattes, which they all look really pretty. I really am excited to try them. The palette itself feels kind of lightweight. I mean, it's not super heavy. The mirror is really small. But honestly, they feel really buttery soft. Like, it's so light you really can't see it on my skin. Maybe we can see a darker one. I mean, they feel really, really good. Oh wow, that's a really good swatch. Like, that's first time dipping in there. I really like the mauve colors, and like I said, the only thing I didn't like about it was that it didn't have any shade names, but it looks really cute. And the next thing that I got was this Glow to Go highlighter palette, which I thought was really cute. It was actually on sale. I only paid like $2.99 for it. But those are the 4 shades. I really like that one. But that is really cute, so I can't wait to go in with that. I also got their Get Big Lashes 3 Triple Black Mascara. And it's not waterproof or anything. I don't normally do a waterproof concealer, excuse me, a mascara, because I don't like to fight to get them off. And then I got a Color Boost Matte About Matte liquid lipstick in the color Dangerously Yours, which I'm pretty excited to try that out. And that's the doe foot on it, which I thought was a little different for a liquid lipstick. It's different. I'm excited to try that. And then lastly, I got the Essence All About Silky Matte Fixing Compact Powder. Now I love these little cases. It is a plastic, but I mean, it doesn't feel like super cheap. I think it feels kind of cute. And this is like, it might be hard to pick up on camera, but it is a like rosy, it's in the color translucent rose. But this I was really mostly excited about too. This was on sale. I think I paid $1.49 for it. So I was trying to maximize my biggest amount of what I could get with just a $25 Ulta gift card. So far I have put on my foundation, I put on concealer, but I haven't set anything yet, and this is supposed to, so we're just going to go ahead and like read the back of it and see what it says, or actually I have it right here on the site. So this matte translucent powder works on all skin tones and blurs, smooths, and reduces shine with even natural matte coverage. Perfect to pop in your bag for on the go. Excuse me. Then it says, using a fluffy brush, apply powder over entire face to set your makeup or use for touch-ups to achieve a matte and natural complexion. So I'm actually going to go in and use this to set my concealer and foundation down, because as you can see, I do have a pretty dewy foundation on, and I did that so that I could see if this really works or not. So I'm going to go in. I have a Moda Pro BMX 265 glow brush, but I always use this to set my face. But I am going to go ahead and take my beauty blender and just kind of make sure everything is all packed down and ready to set. And we're going to dive right in and see how this goes. Okay, so I am going to pick up a little mirror here. Alright, so I'm not really sure how much to use. I'm going to tap off the excess and just kind of go in. Now I am going to grab a different mirror just so I can see what I'm doing a little closer. I'm going to do that a lot. Okay. Well, first impressions, it is taking away the shininess from right there. It doesn't really smell like anything, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. We don't mind no smell. But when I read something that says that it blurs, like, I'm so excited to get that product, because anything that can kind of blur what's going on sometimes is a godsend. So for now, I'm just kind of putting it everywhere that I had my concealer. I'm just kind of getting that all over. I'm only trying to use a little bit of it at a time because I do have really dry skin. So I don't want to go too heavy with powders because I'll get really patchy if I do that. So I'm just trying to take just a little bit out of a time. But you can see that it did take away a lot of that shine. Like, I am nowhere near as shiny as I was when I started. So now that I have that in there, I'm going to go ahead and get a bigger brush and kind of put it on the rest of my face. Excuse me. So I'm going to go in with just fluffy brush that I have over here. Take some on that and just kind of do the rest of my face just a little bit, just to see. I mean, first impressions, I like it. It feels like I have nothing on my face. It feels very light, which for me, being somebody who has dry skin, I want it to be really light. But yeah, so far so good. I like it. I mean, I guess it really depends on how well it holds up. You know, I did use a foundation and concealer that I'm used to using, that I know that works, you know, that I know its performance. So if anything doesn't hold up, I'll know that it's this setting powder. But yeah, I mean, I really like it. I am definitely a lot less shiny. It really did mattify my face, and it feels very lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel like I really have anything on. But yeah, so far so good. I like it. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and do some bronzing because I'm really excited to use that highlighting compact I got. Put that away. Now we're going to look that up too, and we're going to see what they say that this highlighter is supposed to do, you know, how well it performs. And let's see here if I can find it. Okay, so I got it. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with me today. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm just going in with the Tarte's Pro Glow palette. This is in the like the lightest shade, and I'm using the color Autograph, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face a little bit. Go on my cheekbones. Just give myself back some color after, you know, taking so much out with all the foundation and concealer and stuff. So I'm just gonna go in with that all on my forehead, my cheeks, underneath, just to give some color back into the face It's probably one of my favorite products. I love this palette. I use it almost every day. I'm just doing a little bit on my nose, just kind of doing like a quick contouring, nothing like super severe contour, because I really want to get to those other products that I got from Essence Cosmetics. This video isn't sponsored or anything. Like I said, I don't think I've ever even heard of the brand or even noticed it at Ulta before. So, I mean, I'm sure it's been there, but I just haven't noticed it. But I'm excited to try it. So far, I do like that translucent powder. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Let's just double check. Okay. All right. And now this is a habit of mine, not everybody does this, but I always take like a big fluffy brush and kind of just dust off a little bit of that powder we had on. Blend everything in together. Just kind of make everything all smooth, and I don't like to leave too much powders on my face because, again, I have dry skin. You just don't want to cake anything up. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same palette to do my blush so we can get to try that cute little highlighter we got. So I'm just going to go in with the color Premier, which is this one, and just lightly blush my cheeks. Now, some people only go on the apple. I like to bring my blush like all the way up. I feel like it gives more definition to my cheekbones, make them look a little more prominent against everything else. And that's just kind of how I've always liked to do it. I always like to bring it all the way up. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to go back in with that same brush and kind of just tone it down a little bit. If you ever have like too much blush on or anything like that, you can take like a normal powder brush and just kind of even everything out. And I'm still pretty matte, like I'm not super shiny, so far so good with that powder. Okay, so let's see what it has to say about the highlighter. This one. Okay. Glow on, girl. These 4 gorgeous highlighting powders with light reflecting pigments accentuate your features with a sun-kissed finish. Use individually or blend together to create a natural dimension. So let's see. I'm wearing a pink sweater, so maybe I kind of like this gold one right here, and sadly there are no shade names or anything, so I don't know if it's called anything particular, but I also like that one, but it's kind of darker, so I'm not sure that it'll go good with my skin tone. So I think I'm going to go in with this gold one right here, and I'm going to take my, what brush can we use to highlight with today? Sorry guys. Okay, so I have this Moda highlighting brush. We're going to go in with this and see how well it does with this brush. Sometimes this brush is hit or miss for me. So I'm just kind of going in a little bit with this color. Tap off the excess. Ooh, wow. That's really nice. That's super cute. I got to get up closer with that. So I'm just going in a little bit more. This is kind of a fluffy brush, so it doesn't really pick up the pigment that great sometimes. So let's go back in. Oh wow, I love that. That is super cute, and you can really see that. I'm really blinding with that. I love it. Wow, I actually like that. I mean, I only paid, I think, $2.29 for this little thing. I mean, honestly, they're pretty big pans. I really think that it would probably last a long time, and they're super cute. I mean, maybe in the summer when I get slightly darker, I can use the darker colors. We'll see. But I also highlight up here above my brow a little bit. I like to take it in this whole area. But I have to say, I think it's really cute. I really, really like that. And it's pretty blinding. Like, you can really see it, especially right here where the light is hitting it. That is awesome. I really like that. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit down my nose. Get right here, because we do have a lippy we want to try. Okay. Wow, I have to say I'm actually pretty impressed with that. I really like it. So again, now this is just my routine, but I am going to take that same fluffy brush and just kind of soften it just a little bit. I love this brush for that. It just kind of helps me blend everything together and make it look a little more natural. Alright, so I gotta say, for this little $2.99 palette, highlighter palette, it's super cute. It looked really good. It worked good. I'm just going to show you some of the other colors that I didn't use, just to swatch it a little bit on my hand. They feel really buttery smooth too, like that's the two end colors there. I don't know. I really like it, and I think that, you know, I think the regular price of it was only like $3.99, so I mean, you get really good payoff with it. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the palette, and let's see what the site has to say about the palette. Now, it is called the Salut Paris, and it's really cute. Like, I think the packaging was really cute, and it's like a cardboard, you know, sturdy thing, but I thought it was really cute. It was very eye-catching. They had like 3 different other ones that you could choose from, but I really liked the color story in that one. I was looking for a palette that had a little bit of those greens in it, because, you know, I have green eyes, so I like to try to accentuate those. Now, let's see what it says about this palette. Okay, Salut Paris eyeshadow palette. Da-da-da. Lets you wander through the city lights. This highly pigmented and super blendable 9-pan eyeshadow palette features Parisian rose tones and with matte and shimmer finishes. C'est la vie. Alright, so even says on here, 9 highly pigmented shadows inspired by roses and chocolate, including velvet soft mattes with a buttery finish. And I gotta say, they really did feel like velvety. It felt very soft, like to the touch. But let's see how it performs. Let's find a fluffy brush. Okay, so let's look for a good like transition color here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color here. Now again, there's no shade name, so I can't like tell you that, but we're gonna go in with that one. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that on my brush. I am gonna use just this mirror just because I mean it's kind of tiny, but it'll work. And I'm just gonna take that color into my crease and try to work that in there to build up, so we can lay down some of the darker colors that are in the palette. Alright, now it's kind of coming off, it is a little bit of a brown color, I guess. I know it looks a little bit different probably with the lighting. But I mean, so far so good. They're packing on there pretty good, seem to be blending pretty smoothly. This palette, I only paid $9.99 for this. They had a bunch of other ones on sale, like huge palettes for like $4.99, but they were all sold out. So there was only this one and 2 others to choose from of the same like type. So I like to, when I do my eyeshadow, I mean everyone does it differently, so however you do it is fine, but I like to do like the same steps at the same time on both eyes. I know not everybody does that, but I like to do that so that way everything matches the best that it can anyway. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. It's really, they seem pretty pigmented, blending really nicely. And I'm just using like a regular fluffy blending brush. Okay. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go in just a little bit more with this color. I mean, that's a pretty good transition shade. But now I'm going to go in with a flatter brush. Actually, this like little angled shadow brush. And then I'm going to take this color right here, this one. I'm going to go in with that one a little bit. And I'm going to try to keep that one because it's a little bit darker on the corner of my eye and like the little V section right here. And I'm just going to first focus on packing that on. I'm not going to really blend right now, and there is a little bit of fallout, as you can see. It's pretty dusty right there, which to me isn't a big deal. Some people like to know about that, but I mean, it's eyeshadow. I expect it to be a little messy, you know. Alright, so I'm just kind of packing this in the crease in the corner right here. Not really focusing on blending it right now. I'm just trying to get that color in there. Which again, I gotta say, I don't really have any complaints so far. It's laying down nicely. Seems to be pretty pigmented. And like I said, guys, it looks a little crazy right now, but I'm just packing that color on, and I will go in and blend it out. Just gonna go through on the other eye here and do the same thing. But yeah, Ulta has like a big sale going on right now because they had like so many things were out of stock that were on sale, because like, you know, I had a $25 gift card, so I was trying to maximize like the items that I could get with that, and so many things were sold out. So I'm assuming, you know, for the new year they're probably trying to make room for the new products that are going to be coming in. But again, so far so good. I have never tried this cosmetics company before, but I'm liking it. I mean, the colors are really vibrant and pretty. I'm really excited to check out like the shimmer shades to see how well those do. But so far, like, the mattes are always very important of how they blend on top of each other, and so far so good. But now we're going to go in and kind of blend out what we just put down. So I'm going to grab this fluffy brush from Farrah, and I'm just going to try to blend all of that in together. I mean, it looks really, it's not really taking me a super long time to blend. Like, that was pretty quick. And I will clean up like the excess after for the finished look. But yeah, I mean, they're blending in really nicely and blending like on top of each other okay, like not having any issues with that. I don't really have any fallout either underneath, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm excited to see, you know, what new products are going to be available this year, what other companies are going to come out with, what different types of things are going to go on. So I'm so excited. Like, is there anything you guys are excited to see this year, or excited for a certain brand to put out? Like, I'm really excited to see what Jeffree Star's putting out this year, because, you know, I've been following his Instagram and he's been saying that he's got new stuff coming out. So I'm really excited to see what he ends up putting out. But yeah, so far so good. So now I think I am going to take like a smudge brush. I got one right here that's like this, and I'm gonna take those same two colors and bring them down on the lower lash line just to kind of like smoke it out a little bit. Let's start with the lighter one. I always like to kind of bring it all together that way. That's if I don't get it all in my eye first. But I mean, yeah, I really don't have any complaints with the eyeshadow so far. I actually really like it. I mean, I wish it had shade names. I do like eyeshadow palettes to have shade names. It's just a personal thing. Like, some people don't care. I prefer them to have shade names. But yeah, if there's any other like drugstore brands that you guys would like me to review and check out, let me know. You know, leave some comments and I can maybe figure out what I can do next. I'm just taking that same brush and kind of just deepening up that part right there in my crease again. But yeah, I really like how this is coming out so far. So I am going to take my blending bud, and this is like a little trick that I do, and kind of just clean up this part. Some people use tape. I don't ever like to deal with tape, so I don't. But I mean, whatever works for you. You could even take like a concealer brush or a foundation brush and kind of clean it up, but I like to just kind of do that. It works. It works. I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush that I was using and just kind of bring it all back together. Okay, so I'm going to take this angled brush again and go in with that dark color and just take it a little bit more on my lid, because I was focusing more on my crease. So I'm taking that more on my lid It's a really pretty color. I really like it. Okay, so now we're ready for shimmers. So I think that I'm gonna use this one right here, and then maybe a little bit of this one. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to start with a dry brush. I want to see kind of how it does with a dry brush before I wet it. Some people like to wet the brush for the shimmer just to, they do have a better payoff like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust myself. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and see how this does. Oh wow, it looks really pretty. I think it seems to be coming off pretty good. Really metallic-y and shimmery, and really goes with those other colors. Now I am going to wet it a little bit just to see if we can get a better payoff, and I'm just using some setting spray on my brush, and we're going to go back in with that same color right here and see if I get a little bit better of a payoff. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Now I'm just taking that all over my lid right there. Wow, see, I really like that. We're going to do the same on the other side. Just going to wet my brush again. So I think that definitely wetting your brush for the metallic shades is going to give you a better payoff, because that's kind of what I'm noticing, that it's definitely working better with a little wet. I'm just trying to get that all over my lid. That's really pretty. I really like that. It came out really good. All right, so now that I have that down, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush again and just kind of marry everything together. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this color right here to highlight my inner corner. And to do that, you just want to grab a small little brush, one like kind of like that one, and we're just going to go in and highlight the inner corner in the brow bone with this. Oh yeah, that's really cute. That's really nice. Perfect for highlighting that. It's like a light pinky color. I know it's probably a little hard to pick up on camera. Sorry. But yeah, I really like this so far. I'm just trying to make sure I don't put too much. So I'm going to take that same color and go right under the brow bone. That looks really nice. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so I didn't get any eyeliners or anything from them. So for now, I don't think that I'm going to go in with an eyeliner, but I think that we're going to move on to the mascara that I got, which I'm pretty excited about. It had pretty good reviews. Let's just see what it says on their site that this is supposed to do. Bear with me. Okay. If I can find it on here, I just seen it. Okay, so this is the Get Big Lashes, and let's see what it has to say that it's supposed to do for us. Black, blacker, triple black. This deep black mascara has a large, innovative fiber brush that offers maximum volume and adds serious density to your lashes. Ophthalmology tested. So let's check this out. Oh wow, that is a huge fluffy brush. All right, well, let's just go right on in here and see how this does. I'm just going to break out a little mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. Ooh, it's a little messy. It is a little messy. But, I mean, so far so good. I'm just going to do one eye at a time so we can really see the difference, to see the payoff of this particular mascara, excuse me. So I'm going to go in the lower lash line. Don't mind the face I make when I'm doing mascara. I know we all have that crazy face, right? Okay. And this was just one dip. I haven't been back in there. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Okay. I gotta say, I like it. I'm actually pretty impressed. This costs, let's see how much it was. It wasn't on sale, but it was so cheap I was like, it doesn't matter, that's not on sale. $3.99. And let me just get a little close for you guys. I mean, this eye compared to this eye, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty shook, honestly, for $3.99, one coat. Like, I went over it a couple times, but I mean, one draw in the thing. Like, I really like that. I honestly like everything so far. The eyeshadow is really nice. Like, for a $10 palette of 9 shades, like, okay, Essence. Alright, so let's go in and do the other eye. I'm actually really impressed with this mascara. I cannot believe how good it is for $3.99. Like, you know, no, is it as good as, you know, say Lancome or Tarte or It Cosmetics, but, you know, maybe not. Maybe not, but I'm pretty impressed for $3.99. Like, I would definitely use it again. I will definitely use this again. And I mean, I do have long eyelashes, but not, I mean, you saw what it looked like with just one done. I mean, compared, you would think I didn't have any. And I honestly wasn't sure how I'd feel about that big fluffy brush, but I actually like it. Okay. Now, I do want to go in with another coat because that's just how I am. I like to have a lot of mascara on. It's probably my favorite makeup item, because you could just, you know, put on some mascara and lipstick and you'd be good to go. But I mean, look at my eyes right now. I mean, for the mascara and the eyeshadow, it's only $15. That's really good. So I'm going to just go in with one more coat and see how it looks. I gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with it though. I mean, for $4, I really didn't know what to expect. You know, not knocking any drugstore brands, because I actually use a lot of drugstore brands and I'm always pleasantly surprised by some of them. But for as low as these items were, I really wasn't sure like how it was gonna go. Popping on a second coat, and then we're going to go into lips and check out that liquid lipstick, which liquid lipstick is my other really favorite item to try out. Okay, sorry guys. But yeah, wow, I am really pleasantly surprised about that. I can't believe how good it is. Like, that's pretty good. So for my eyebrows, I'm just going to go in quickly and darken them. Like, I need to get an eyebrow wax, so I'm not going to go like all out with my brows right now. But I wish I could tell you what the brand of this is, but it's been so well loved that it is rubbed off. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm, and it's one of those microbladed tips eyebrow pen. I actually really like it, and if you're really careful and take the time with it, it really will look like real hairs. But I right now am just going in to just kind of darken my brows a little bit, just to give them a little bit more definition. I'm not doing like a full-on, like I said, I need to wax my eyebrows, so we're just kind of filling them in right now just to give them a little more definition. I mean, even just compared, it's just a little more closer to my hair color because my eyebrows are kind of light. We can do a eyebrow day a different day, but not that day is not today. We're just going to go in and do a quick darkening of the brows. Okay, so after I do that, now if I can find it, my spoolie, and just kind of blend it all together, just so it looks a little seamless and not super fake. I'm not the biggest brow person because my brows are pretty thick, so when they're done, I really don't have to do too much to them. But I gotta say, I'm really feeling this eye look right now. Like, really cute. Love the mascara. Super good. Okay, so, sorry, my nose is running a little bit. We're gonna go in with this lipstick, and let's see what the site says that this lipstick is supposed to do. Okay, Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick. Matte About Matte. Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick delivers rich, lightweight color with a liquid matte finish. The intense color dries down and stays for hours without flaking, bleeding, or feathering. Okay, so this is kind of like a mauve-y color, as you can see. Kind of like a nude mauve color. So I'm just going to go in with like a nude lip liner and just I'll outline my lips just a little bit, just so we can give it a fair chance here. Ooh, this color matches pretty good. Okay, sorry, I'm going to sharpen my lip liner a little bit. It's something noise. Here it is. Okay, and this is just a unique lip pencil actually in the color Prudent, which is pretty like a nude color, so I don't think it's gonna like affect it too much. It's just gonna give my lips some outline. I did exfoliate my lips earlier today, because where I live it is super winter here right now, so like I need as much love as I can for my lips and my face. Okay, so this is the part. The doe-foot is really different. It's just, it's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna see how it applies. Okay. Wow. Okay, so there's this little trick. Oh, all that would be on my teeth right now. I gotta say, I'm not sure I would have picked this color with the eyeshadow, but it was the one that I picked. So they didn't have any testers for this, so I thought that, you know, I would like that. It's a little different than the packaging, but so far so good. It is drying down really nicely. Excuse me, guys. It's drying down really nice. It's drying down is slightly different than it came on. I mean, it looks pretty good. So yeah, I guess that we tried all of the products that I got. Oh, we can't forget this and this. So I'm going to go ahead and spray my face and then give you guys my final thoughts on all that stuff. And to spray my face, I'm using the Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. Everyone knows this is great stuff. Okay. Alright, so probably my favorite thing I used out of everything, and the most that I'm surprised about, is probably this mascara. I'm honestly pretty shook about it. It worked really good for only $3.99. Like, I really liked it. I really loved the highlighter. I paid $2.99 for this, and honestly, I'm glowing pretty good. I really, really like it. And this, honestly, I think that I would need to try it again. Like, I am a little glowy right now because I put all that stuff on. I mean, I'd like to try it throughout the day to see like how well it like it's supposed to be, I think, like a blotting powder. So basically when you notice that you're starting to get, you know, oily or anything like that, you want to use this to do that. So I am going to give you guys a further review on this guy because it's a little too hard to see right now. Liquid lipstick, I have to say, I like how it feels. I like how it dried down. The only thing I didn't like was that the color is dried a lot differently than I thought it was going to. It's a little brighter than I would have liked. I was hoping it was more nude toned, more mauve-y, but it's definitely more like pink. It's more pink than I wanted. And then, so for the eyeshadow palette, I absolutely love this. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I can't wait to go in and try some other colors. If you guys would like to see another review on this eyeshadow palette, I would love to. Maybe use more of the greens and browns in the next one, but I gotta say I really liked it. The shimmers worked really good. I highlighted on my inner corners with this one, and I used these 3 colors right here, which honestly I really like how the look came out. It is really pretty. And yeah, that was a successful little shopping at Ulta. I only paid $25 for all of this stuff, and I was pleasantly surprised. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. You know, leave me some comments about any future videos you guys would like to see, or please give my video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.